Good morning, Lobos.
I'm David.
And I'm Gavin.
And Weekly Wolf starts now.
Wow, the lows have been in the 60s the past few days. Looks like fall is just around the corner.
Fall? Who?
No. I was talking about the season.
But it's been so hot recently.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what's coming up?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
It's my best robotics dance.
Whatever. Let's learn more about our upcoming robotics season with Zoe.
A little over a week ago, our high school robotics team met at the school for kickoff. They learned about this year's playing field and our team is off to the build. Varsity cheer tryouts are today and we are pumped up. Any students trying out should bring some pep, jumps, and the cheer and dance they learned at the practice day. Tomorrow, our choir will for all region, a choir composed of some of the best singers in Southwest Oklahoma. So, wish them luck! On Thursday, students in the speech elective will travel to Cameron for Demo Day, an exhibition of different speech events. I will be performing Vex at Demo Day, and I'm super excited. Reporting for Weekly Wolf, I'm Zoe.
Oh, thanks, Zoe.
Several students attend camps over the summer.
We spoke to the students to find out what these camps were like and what they learned.
More on that story with Austin.
What camp did you attend?
I attended Camp Seawee in North Carolina.
I went to Next Generation Performing Arts Camp.
I attended the Great Smokies Young Writers Workshop at UNC Asheville.
I attended the Oklahoma Summer Arts Institute in creative writing.
What did you learn at this camp?
I learned all sorts of things about marine biology and sea life.
I learned how to act, sing. We went through a lot of classes while I was there. It was for 7 days, and it was very productive.
I learned a lot about world building. It really helped me develop my novel that I'm currently working on and just helped me delve deeper into my story in general.
Well, I learned to be more open and raw in my poetry, and I learned a lot about rhythm.
What did you do at this camp?
We went swimming, we went kayaking, we had a beach day where we learned about how the islands were formed. We went to their educational center and learned all about North Carolina.
There were a lot of things. We did 2 classes each day, and then in the evenings we did things like bowling night. We had a campfire one night, and there was just a lot of camaraderie.
Well, I learned about writing in general, but primarily focused on poetry. And I learned a lot more about techniques for brainstorming, ideas for poems, and just vocabulary. And I made a lot of really good friends and met some really cool people.
What was your favorite memory from this camp?
Probably the beach day. We collected shells, learned how the islands were formed, and went swimming. Oh, we also saw dolphins.
Probably performing. It just felt really good to have the audience and just everyone see what we worked on.
My favorite memory from this camp was definitely the campfire night. We all hung out together and we had skits and just had fun.
My favorite memory from camp would definitely be the night where we had karaoke and we were just outside, and when people would go up on stage, we would all sing along and scream the lyrics and dance. It was really great.
Austin, hey, what's a bunny's favorite type of music?
What?
Hip-hop. Get it? Well, anyway, let's go ask some elementary students riddles with Brendan.
Excuse me, sir. What has... shoot. Oh, why are teddy bears never hungry? Because they're already stuffed. Excuse me, young sir. What follows you everywhere but can't be caught?
No.
No? Excuse me. Which word in the dictionary is spelled incorrectly?
Incorrectly.
Excuse me, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
What begins with an E and only contains one letter? Yes.
What begins with an E and only contains one?
Yes, what word?
It only has an E in it.
An envelope. Ah! Excuse me. I have a question for you. A riddle, might I add. Why isn't your nose 12 inches long? Oh. Excuse me, young sirs. Mighty fine rainstorm we're having, isn't it? Anyway, what has words but never speaks? No, a book! They have to know! Excuse me, sir. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Wow. Finally, somebody gets it. It's enough to make a grown man cry.
Thanks, Brendan. You know, I think we deserve a break.
Yeah, let's go play volleyball.
You know what? Let's get out of here.
Hey, Lobos. Welcome to Sports News. We had a great time at the dinner on the grounds. It was a complete tie, though. Last week, there was a cross-country meet at Geronimo. This Tuesday, the high school volleyball team played against Cement, and yesterday, the middle school volleyball team played against Altus. Tomorrow, there's a middle school volleyball tournament at Altus. Good luck, guys. Next week, both middle and high school volleyball teams are playing against Indiahoma. Also, cheer tryouts are today.
Make sure you don't miss cheer tryouts.
One of our secondary students, Savvy, was sponsored this summer.
Wow, let's go learn more about her with Claire.
Hey Lobos! For the next 2 weeks, we will be spotlighting people who got sponsorships over the summer. This week's spotlight is on Savvy, who got sponsored for jiu-jitsu. Her sponsor saw her fighting in a competition and asked if she would like to represent them. She'll represent the group sponsoring her while they pay for her registration and competition fees. Every fight she wins, she dedicates to the group. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. Reporting for Weekly Wolf, I'm Claire.
Thanks, guys.
Well, that's all the time we have this week.
See you next time on
Weekly Wolf!